Okay, so today you got, okay, debt. I got mad. This whole video is because I got mad. There is a company out there that charges $3,500 to get out of debt. You're going to prey on the people that need help the most. No, I'm going to show you how to not pay them, still have, actually, our software is better, and I don't charge for the service. All right, this person that, just a person, okay, they gave me all their debt, mortgage, student loan, they had 3 credit cards and a car loan. Pretty basic stuff, right? So this is what their debt totals are. Do you even know what your debt totals are? Have you ever sat down to do it? Wouldn't it be easier to have a computer do it? Yes, it would. So these are their interest rates, which are insane. Okay, and their debt, right? Total debt. 5. Okay, so watch this. All right, now, on the next page, which I'm not going to show you, but watch this. Age 76. That is when they're going to be out of debt. They will have paid almost $242,000 in interest. All right. 45 years. 45 years. That's a lot. Okay. They make a $2,220 a month. They pay for the car, the house, their debt. All of that is $2,220. All right. Punching those numbers into the computer on the next page over here is spitting out, okay, this is what's going to happen. You're now going to be out of debt at age 48. You will only have paid $100,000 in interest only. See how expensive debt is? But we will have saved you $142,000 in interest. You're going to be paid off in 16 years, 9 months. That is 28 and a half years sooner. And you know what the best part is? The monthly payment didn't change. Nothing about the monthly payment changed. Nothing. All we did was restructure it. That's it. So here's here's the thing. If they, once they're debt free at 48, if they invest that money, it gives them an extra 1.1 million toward their retirement. Now, that is assuming an 8% growth rate, which is stupid low. Like, I mean, if you're in an annuity, then I would understand 8%. Or if you were extremely conservative, which right now I wouldn't, I mean, I'm not personally choosing to be, how do I put this? The market is going to do what the market does. And here's the thing about the market. It's not your timing in the market. It's your time in the market. If you got in at the bottom of 09, all right, and you got out at the bottom of 2020, your money still would have done an average of about 10%. If you would have just not freaked out and left it alone. And I know when you get older, like over 50, it's like, I really don't want to wait 10 years for my money to come back. I get that. That's why there's other vehicles out there. This is just to get rid of debt. This is just one service, free service. And it's like, well, what's the catch? No catch. No catch at all. Everything I do is education. I got so pissed off at insurance companies, at investment companies. I mean, I was pissed. And so I started learning how to do it all myself. I mean, I've been trading in the market for 12 years anyway. I was real familiar with finance, but it still didn't stop me from getting screwed over. How about we stop that? That's what I'm about to do. Now I'm going to show you something else. Oh yeah, and on that last page, the how to do that, the whole thing is come see me. Let's put your numbers in, and then I will be able to print out a PDF, send it to you, and you get an exact roadmap of how to do it and not change your monthly payment at all. At all. It's like, what's the trick? Get a hold of me. All right. Now we did, this person, same person, right? The debt, they make $52,000 a year. They want $6,000 a month in retirement. That is 138% more of what they're making. Okay. Now, We left out benefits. They didn't really have any assets to include. So we would just skip straight to the results. So here's the thing. Their current income is $4,000. All right, about income goal, today's money, they want $6,000. Here's the problem. You don't want $6,000. You want what $6,000 will buy, right? To do that in their amount of time, which was, what was it, 36 years from now, right? From the age you are now, 36 years to 67, which is typical retirement age, that's going to be $17,400 a month. In 36 years, $17,000 will buy what $6,000 buys today. When I tell you inflation is out of control and screwing your life, I mean it. This right here, $6,000 today, $17,000 at retirement. And that's for most people. All right. Most people are, this person was smart, got to me soon, 36 years from retirement. They're still in their 20s. That's unusual. All right. They're able to knock this out faster. So they are going to have a shortfall of 2.8 million. Their savings at retirement will last them 1 year. 1 year. To meet their goal, which we now know what we have. Okay. See it. This is it. Your financial independence number. If you ever hear someone talk about what is your FIN number, we can tell you what it is. You tell us what you want to retire with. I'll tell you what your FIN number is. For them, it's 3.2 million. That's what they need to have $17,000 a month in retirement. That sounds like extraordinary numbers, but it's really not, you guys. Okay. They need to be saving right now 28.6% of their income to reach their goal. Period. There's no way around that. Now, the thing is, these numbers, look, are done at an incredibly conservative rate. Our inflation right now is 5.4%. Okay. Thank you, guys, that did that. So it usually sits around 2%. Somehow that is the magic number for inflation, is 2%. So 8% growth in your growing years, that is, if you're getting 8% in your 20s, you need to find somebody else. I'm doing 16% right now in my own funds. Okay. My own funds are doing 16%. We're not going to cover funds today. This is only about debt and retirement numbers, which should probably be 2 different videos. We'll see. Now, this 8%, all right, this is assuming that they retire at 67, right? They got to save this much money. If they retire at, say, 72, which sounds kind of old, they need to save this much money, and that's how much money they'll have. And it's like, but wait, they needed this. This was their financial independence number. Yes, but only if they retired at 67. At 72, you don't have as many years to live, and so you don't actually have to have as much money. Now, this kind of retirement is for you. All right. This isn't really meant to leave a legacy for your kids. If you're smart with your kids, you start them in their investment accounts when they're born. I mean, they need to still be wet, and you have their investment account started. The second, well, actually, that's not true. The second they get their Social Security card, you open their investment accounts. Now, you can't give them a Roth, not until they are 18 and have work. You have to be employed, and you have to be 18 to have a Roth. But that's definitely something, as much as you can throw into that sucker, throw into it, and it will continue to grow no matter what. Okay. But you have to keep working at this. So I was going to show you one other thing. Watch this. All right. Now hold on. They were going to have an extra 22. It was 2,220. Okay. Watch this. We're going to go over to compound stock earnings. Really good company. They changed their name though, and now they kind of suck. All right. So they had, say, 2,500. Actually, you know what? No, they had 2,500. All right. I'm going to show you if they were in the funds that I'm in, okay, and they were still only putting in like that $100, right? And that was for 36 years. At my rate that I'm getting right now in my mutual funds, they would have $2 million. 36 years, $100 a month. That's why you start young, guys. All right. So That 22, okay, watch. The 2,220, right? That was for 19 years. Because when they're done with their freaking debt and they don't add any more, you take the money that you would have been paying anyway in debt and you invest it. Now let's see how much more money they'll have on top of this 2 million, right? Because it's only $100 a month, right? Okay, so I'll tell you what. We'll subtract this down to 1, so we're compensating for all of it. And that's 19 years. They get an extra 2.5 million on the 2. So that's 4.5 million. Way above their independence number. They might actually leave their kids $1 million doing that. Okay, so here's the thing. You have to listen. Do not pay anybody to help you get out of debt. There's no need for that. I just showed you what my software will do. I'm not charging you for that service. I'm not going to charge you to find out what your financial independence number is or how to get to retirement. All of those are free services. That's what we do. Do you know how many companies I went through? And the reason, I think I said this in the beginning, although I've had to record this a couple of times because, tech issues and all that garbage. This one might also be garbage. Who knows? They're charging $3,500 a month to people who can least afford it to get them out of debt using software that's not even as good as mine. What is stopping you from calling? I'm going to drop a link in the description. Just click on it, answer every single question, because if you don't, it will not send to me. Okay? Send it. And let's work on your stuff. This is what I do. And right now, thank God I'm small enough to where, everybody that calls me, they get my personal attention. So as long as it stays small, you get my personal attention. And good luck. You don't need to pay anyone to get out of debt. Don't listen to them.